In this segment, I'm going to show you how to create and save your documents. Let's start with creating a new document. Go to File, New. In the New Document option window, you can name your file, Tools, Practice. Choose from number of presets offered by Adobe Photoshop. I'll go for the US paper. The presets could be customized and saved for the future use. The size refers to the paper size. You can choose between letter, legal, and tabloid. Whenever I change the paper size, the width and height of my document is changed. In addition to width and height, you can change unit of measurements. Pixels if you're working on the web graphics, or centimeters if you live in Europe. You can also change the resolution of your document. In general, computer screens work in either 72 or 96 pixels per inch, so 300 resolution won't really show on your screen. However, it is very important for the final output, like printing your document. As a rule of thumb, the higher the resolution, the better quality of your print. However, 300, I believe, is a little bit too high. In addition, it creates a really large file size. You could see here, image size 24.1 megabytes. In general, fashion industry works in a document with 200 pixels per inch resolution. You can see that file size got smaller. But from my experience, the difference in the output between 150 pixels per inch and 200 pixels per inch is not that big. However, the file size is much smaller, which saves your memory and disk space. I'm going to keep it 150 pixels per inch. Below the resolution is a color mode. We talked about color modes when we explored menu bar. And I advise to make sure that your new documents come in RGB color mode and 8-bit channels. And finally, background. My personal preference is transparent. It gives me much more flexibility. Now that I'm happy with all the presets and I know that I'm going to use this a lot in the future, I'm going to save it. I'm going to keep all these options checked, and I will name it my practical skills set and click OK. The next time I would want to use my preset, I will go to Presets and I will find it listed in the custom options. It is strongly recommended to save your files frequently. Computers have tendency to crash, and if you don't develop a good habit saving files, you will have a very devastating experience by losing hours of work. So I already named my file when I opened it. I'm going to explore where I want to save my document. I will keep Photoshop format to preserve transparency and layers and click Save. Maximize compatibility, click OK.